So here we are at the end of the day, guys. One of the best parts of the camping trip is the campfire. It's of course a source of warmth, it's a way to cook some stuff, and it's great for entertainment. Some of the basics things you need, of course, is wood, which is our fuel. To start the fire initially, you need smaller pieces of wood that we call kindling, and the means of starting the fire. Of course, matches. There's a few things that are kind of handy. This is a bit of paraffin wax, which is a neat way to start the fire that makes it a little bit easier. So we'll get the fire started. There's a ban on transporting firewood through most of the parts of North America. So you're not allowed to transport firewood from a lot of jurisdictions, so it's best to buy firewood right at the campsite. Every campground will sell firewood. So you start by just putting your kindling on like this. And if the kindling's nice and dry, it'll tend to catch pretty quick. Here's a neat trick. It's called creating a chimney. Once your fire starts to burn, you just lift up one side here and stick in a log, and it allows the oxygen to get in until the fire is going, and then you take it back out again. What we've got here is a fire ring, and anytime you're doing a campfire, you want to make sure you got a fire ring. Sometimes they've got just rocks around in a circle, but you always want to have a contained place to build the fire. Sometimes in campgrounds there's fire bans too, so before you actually light the fire, it's best to check with the campsite office just to make sure that there's no ban in effect. Some safety things to consider for where you're building the fire. You don't want to have any flammables nearby. Take a look around for trees or wires. Of course, your awnings from the RV, you don't want them nearby the fire. You can see the fire's starting to catch, so we can drop this piece of wood back out of here. You never want to leave the fire unattended. And of course, at the end of the night, we want to make sure it's out. So you want to have some water to put on it. It's good to have a shovel along on a camping trip too. Sometimes it's a big fire pit and you want to just spread the dirt around, make sure it's contained, and douse it with enough water so that you're pretty sure it's out. When there's no more steam and no more smoke, then you're sure that the fire's out.